Let's watch again. What's your take on Breaking Bad versus A Night of the Seven Kingdoms review bombing situation? Carmine brought this up actually today to me.
It's the most jobless behavior bullshit I've ever seen from any fandom, and I sent you the video that the official Game of Thrones HBO account did. Some intern in charge of like handling the Twitter account.
Yeah.
They sent this video. If you want to put the video up, there's no sound, I don't think. Let me see here. There's
Okay.
no
So
sound.
you don't think I'll be copyright struck on it?
No, before you put up the video, do you mind if I explain the situation real quick so
Sure.
the audience knows? So basically, you're gonna this is ridiculous. So you know how episode 5 came out and everyone was like, "Whoa, this is the greatest episode ever in the history of time and space," right?
Yeah.
Do you know what episode was rated the highest in all of TV before that? It was the Breaking Bad final season episode, Ozymandias.
I mean, nothing. I mean, is that the last episode of Breaking Bad, or is it?
No, I think it's like the third to last, I think.
Okay.
But here's the thing, though, because nowadays reviews are just people like being like really high. Because I episode 5 was good,
Right. I
but
mean,
I think it was a 10 out of
it's
10.
bots and review bombers.
Right, right.
It's nothing's legitimate anymore. Like the internet, this is I'm totally on board with the dead internet theory.
Regardless, so the official HBO account posted that video. It's like the Battle of Bastards. Ramsey's forces are the Breaking Bad fans. John is Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and the Vale forces are the Game of Thrones fans coming in to like help
Hmm.
out. This is from the official HBO Game of Thrones account on Twitter. They posted this, and it's just loser behavior. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
The Breaking Bad fans, like, I guess they're bored. I don't know. Like, what's the
It's
point?
two very different two very different shows. Two very different shows and two very different episodes. But I mean, it's the equivalent of being like, what's a better movie? Like, uh, I don't know. Like Terms of Endearment or Empire Strikes Back, and you're like, what? These are like, how can you even compare these like very fucking different movies? Like, what are we fucking talking about here? That's how I feel about like comparing anything Game of Thrones with anything fucking Breaking Bad. Like, like Game of Thrones has these huge casts and huge budgets and it's about spectacle, and Breaking Bad was about like two dudes, like for the most part.
What's sad is that, like, I liked the episode 5, The Mother. I liked it. I thought it was good. Is it 10 out of 10? No. But you have these like fandoms are the new gangs now. You know how like
Mm,
yeah, like gangs in Baltimore or Detroit or Newark would
right,
fucking
right.
kill each other because they're wearing different colors. Like you're gonna go and start like flame wars online because you want your show to be the best. Like again, 97 Kingdom is great. Is it 10 out of 10 great? I wouldn't go that far, but
No, no, no.
like, come on. This is just jobless behavior. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
I hit Preston up. I'm like, Preston, did you hear about this? And Preston goes, no, what's going on? Preston's living his life. Preston is having a good time living his life.
If one were to make a 2-hour version of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, what would be the best way to distribute it without getting sued as a strictly non-profit project? I mean, what's the best way to not get sued? You'd like do the edit and then you'd just like release it as a torrent, right? On Pirate Bay or something, and then no, and you have no attribution on like who did this. That I mean, wouldn't that work, or would they figure it out? What do you think, Carmine?
You should look up the Star Wars Project 4K 77. I think
Yeah,
you'll find some.
they got sued, right?
I don't know. They still have their website out, and I think they sell copies on eBay. I have no idea.
The selling copies thing, that's really crossing the line.
Mm.
Don't worry, Preston. I muted so you won't get copyrighted. Yeah. Um, but I was thinking about these fandoms, Carmine. Like, they're also a little different in that Breaking Bad had a story that ended. I mean, granted, it is a franchise, and they did have a prequel and things like that, but
Mm.
um, you can judge the story differently
I
that
think
in that it ended.
I'm not trying to be a jerk to you. I'm really not,
Yeah,
but I think you're giving way too much thought into it when it's really ultimately jobless behavior from 21-year-olds. Because like, who gives a fuck? You know what? You know what I actually think Breaking Bad fans should really do, and I'm being dead. You might actually be annoyed with this, and I might actually upset a lot of people right now. What I'm about to say, but you know
yeah.
what they should really do, Preston? You know what they
Hmm.
should really truly do?
What's that?
Review bomb season 8, but give it good reviews. Like, have season 8, all episodes in Game of Thrones season 8 be 10 out of 10s. That would be the ultimate funniest troll move they could possibly do. And that would upset every single Game of Thrones fan. Because if there's one thing Game of Thrones fans hate, besides time traveling Bran and George not finishing wins, it's Game of Thrones season 8. If there's one
Yeah,
thing they
yeah.
hate. So that would be the ultimate troll move. That's what they should do. But this is just silly and ridiculous.
Breaking Bad wasn't even the best show in its own universe.
That's cold. That's cold.
Do you think some great houses secretly supported the first Blackfire Rebellion? How did Daemon raise an army when his allies were spread out and isolated? It's a really good question, and I think the answer is like we don't really know. Like George hasn't really revealed who all of the people for the Blackfire Rebellion, like who supported whom. What we kind of know is like if we're really talking about like how did Daemon get so much support? Well, what we kind of know is that like okay, the second most powerful house in Dorne supported them. So maybe but Dorne isn't huge. So like okay, so maybe they got half there. And then you're like okay, the High Towers, who are one of the most powerful houses in the kingdom, um, split their loyalties and gave half to each. But after that, you're like looking for all of like the big supporters. Like who was it? And you don't really have that many, right? There, when you look at the list, it's like Sunderland and Bracken is like the largest one, like Ambrose, Osgray, like um, probably Hasty, Bonifer, probably like these little things like Landed Knights, and I mean you're right that it's just like who are the big houses because Aaron supported Daron, Tully supported Daron, Lannister supported Daron, Martell supported Daron. Like you're like fuck, like what?